Good news, this weekend local musicians will take the stage in honor of a prominent local artist who died nearly 2 years ago. Mike Pritchard was a well-known singer and songwriter. Now his passion will continue to help young musicians for many more years.
KCBD News Channel 11's Joshua Ramirez spoke with his wife Tiffany Pritchard today about how a new annual festival of friends will help fund music programs across the South Plains.
The set list will be long and the music good at the Texas Bar and Cafe this weekend. The venue will host Mike Pritchard's Friends Fest. A handful of bands will grace the stage to pay their respects to a local music icon.
Mike, through his music, was just a big old cuddly bear, and everybody loved him, and he had a big heart.
That's why Tiffany Pritchard, Mike's widow, has found a way to keep his legacy going with a day of live music every year. But the spotlight won't be on the stage. Instead, it will illuminate the needs of young musicians in our area. All the money raised at the event will help buy new instruments and equipment for students at Roosevelt ISD.
And he loved turning young people on to music and helping them get their instrument or whatever. So I thought the best way to do that would be to raise money for underfunded schools and music programs.
Pritchard says this is just the first year of an annual concert that will help fund those programs across West Texas. She says it's an initiative Mike would have been proud of.
We plan to do it every year. I think it's going to be a wonderful legacy left behind in his name, because that's been my main goal, is I don't want his name to die out. And I think this is just a real fun way, and I think he would love it. And, and I think the kids need music in their lives.
To keep the music going, Pritchard says there will also be a suggestion box where attendees can recommend a music program to help next year. Joshua Ramirez, KCBD News Channel 11.